Headlines most affecting Abbotsford this week. The writ is dropped for the provincial election, and yes, mail-in ballots are now available. The Green Party announcing their local candidates. A Deroche man found guilty of driving into a residential school march. And the BC Sports Hall of Fame ceremony will come to Abbotsford. We'll have that coming up in sports. All right, Abbotsford, let's get started. The writs have been issued for the BC Provincial General Election. Final voting day is Saturday, October 19th. Voting available now at the district electoral offices. Election BC is open an office in every district in the province. Now, office locations and hours are listed on the Elections BC website. Advance voting, including voting by mail, will be October 10th to the 13th and October 15th and 16th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. All advance voting locations are wheelchair accessible, a great option if you need more time to make that vote. Advance voting, though, will be closed Monday, October 14th. That's because that day is Thanksgiving. With very little fanfare, the BC Green Party released the names of their candidates for the 2024 provincial election. A former U.S. Army soldier and now with a local search and rescue, Aaron Bays, will be running in Abbotsford Mission. Parker Johnson will run in Abbotsford South. According to the BC Green website, there are no candidates for Langley. Black press reporting that MLA Bruce Banman is the only BC Conservative candidate that will participate in the October 9th all candidates meetings being hosted by the Abbotsford Chamber of Commerce. The other Abbotsford hopefuls, along with the Langley candidates, have issued joint statements saying, and I'm paraphrasing here, that direct door-to-door campaigning would be more effective to get their message out. The Abbotsford News reporting that a Deroche man was found guilty of dangerous driving after hitting several people with his pickup truck at a 2022 residential school march in Mission. Richard Albert Manuel was charged with dangerous operation of a motor vehicle. He blew past a flagger, hitting him, and then two protesters. The judge ruled it accidental, but the driver also punched a number of protesters, so his sentencing, well, that is set for a later date. Truth and Reconciliation being honored this long weekend with Monday, September the 30th, the actual stat holiday. So in Abbotsford, Abbotsford Community Partners, along with Abbotsford Police, will host their second annual National Day. That's Monday. That'll be at Thunderbird Square and Civic Plaza on Veterans Way in Abbotsford. There's also a ceremony at Fort Langley Historical Site. That'll be on this Saturday. In a media release, Mountainside Harm Reduction Society stating that they support the Abbotsford protest camp at City Hall. They say, in part, the camp is the result of this decade of inaction and a housing crisis that gets worse every day. The individuals have lived in unimaginable poverty while fighting against the broken system which have kept them oppressed. Many of them telling harrowing stories of this cycle of decamping and notoriously dubbed the Abbotsford Shuffle, as the homeless have tried to keep moving from their camps literally from Lonzo Road to Babbage Park to Gladys Avenue. Now, last week, a notice of trespass was issued by the city. They had to leave by this past Monday. They didn't. And Abbey PD Constable Art Steele, who is the media officer for Abbotsford Police, saying there's no plan for officers to arrest those who have not left. Steele says Abbey PD is taking direction from the city and on the timeline for the notice of trespass. So we still wait. Join TEDx Abbotsford for an inspiring day of ideas worth spreading at UFV. Get ready to hear from thought-provoking speakers, engage in meaningful discussions, and connect with fellow attendees. It's an in-person event. It's your chance to be part of a community that's passionate about innovation and change. So don't miss out on the opportunity. It's Friday, November 15th, UFV Abbotsford, Everett Hall in the Student Union Building on King Road. It's organized by the Abbotsford Innovation Network. And the magic of the Enchanted Forest is waiting for you. Yep, you don't want to miss this glowing event of the season. Mark your calendar, gather the loved ones, get ready to experience the wonder of the Glow Langley event, which is November 20th to December 28th. Embarking on a journey where nature whispers its secrets and the night glows with magic. You step into a realm where the forest comes alive. Giant creatures roam, and everybody sings, and it's Christmas. And if you've never been to one of these, it's a blast. More information can be found on the Glow Langley Garden Center social media. Coming up, Abbotsford is going to host the BC Sports Hall of Fame Gala. We've got sports coming up. abbyTV Sports, the 2025 annual summit of the BC Sports Hall of Fame, will be hosted in Abbotsford and in partnership with the Abbotsford Sports Hall of Fame. It's scheduled for September 18th to the 20th of next year. The annual summit moves to Abbotsford after it's been held in Kamloops, Victoria, Kelowna, Surrey, and New West. That's just the past 5 years. The program will be running in conjunction with the Abbotsford Sports Hall of Fame. It was a perfect Saturday night and the last summer before the autumn equinox, but unfortunately for the Langley Rams, the Valley Huskers blew them out 33-5. The game at Exhibition Field in Chilliwack, the last regular season home game for the Huskers. Also a night to salute the billet families who do help players adjust to the community. Every team in the BCFC has this. So, on Saturday, September the 28th, the Huskers are on the road to Kelowna for a game with a 9-0 Okanagan Sun. Okanagan's already clinched top spot in the BCFC. Now, the Rams have the bye. They'll be hosting West Shore on October the 5th. So the Rams are in second place at 6-3. The Huskers have a chokehold on the last playoff spot. They're at 5-3 and fourth overall in the league. Jaya Bain's goal at the 16-minute mark proved to be the difference for the UFE women's Cascade soccer team, picking up a 1-0 road win over the UNBC Timberwolves last Friday in Prince George. The first-year goalkeeper, Alana Medak, stopped all 5 shots that she faced for a clean sheet. So the Cascade ladies, their record improves to 2-3-0. The Timberwolves are 1-4-0. The Cascades now travel to Vancouver to take on the UBC Thunderbirds. That's Sunday at 1, and that game can be streamed live on Canada West TV. Now, for the men's side, Adriano Conciliano's first career Canada West goal stood as the winner. The men's Cascades team beating McEwen 2-1 last Saturday in Edmonton. So, the Cascades improved their record to 5-2-2 on the season. And for the 9th straight conference game, the Cascades scored the first goal of the game. So the Cascades will be heading down the road to U of Calgary to take on the Dinos on Sunday, 1:15 in the afternoon. That game can be streamed live on Canada West TV. Abbotsford native and MEI grad Kate Smith and the Cleveland Guardians have qualified for the Major League Baseball playoffs. Now, last week, the Guardians punched their ticket with a 3-2 win over the Minnesota Twins. The Guardians have the current longest World Series drought, 76 years. The club last won the league title when they beat the Boston Braves in 1948. The MLB playoffs are scheduled to start October the 1st. They could finish as late as November the 2nd. I know, November baseball. Coming up, Cari with the weather.
Hello, I'm doing the weather inside because it's raining and yucky out there. So weather this week, your best chance for weather on the weekend with sunniness is going to happen on Monday because the temperatures are going to get up to about maybe 20 and you're going to get some sun with some cloud. The rest of the weekend it's going to be rain, cloud, and a little bit of sun. Temperatures are not going to get above 20 even, and they're going to stay quite cool in the evenings. For the rest of the week, same thing, cloud, rain with maybe a few sunny breaks. Temperatures getting down to below 10, so it's definitely starting to feel like fall. October is actually Purple Light Nights, again, just a reminder. If you'd like to go to the tree lighting ceremony on Airport Road at the RCMP station on October 1st, it starts at 7 o'clock. The whole Purple Light Nights is for raising awareness that domestic violence or relationship violence has no place in our communities. Please shine a purple light in your window if you're a business or even just an individual. Have a great week. Back to you, Don.
Thanks, Cari, and thank you for watching. If you have a local news story you'd like us to report on, you can always send a note to news@chilltv.ca. Thanks for watching. Try to get out to an event for truth and reconciliation. Enjoy your long weekend. I'm Don Lehn.